G'day friends, James here with another episode of Tree TV. This episode I want to be talking to you about tree structure and what we look for when we've been asked by a client to assess their tree's form. Now, one big thing we look for, amongst other things, but one big thing we look for is branch structure and how they're attached to the tree. And ideally what we want to see is nice open U-shaped forks and branch unions. What we don't want to see is something like this where they've got tight V-shaped forks. We call them bark included forks or compression forks. Very simply, you have stem A, stem B, right? Each year, each of these stems is putting on another ring of growth. They're getting bigger every year, but at the same time, they're slowly pushing each other apart. And they can't fuse together and become a nice strong union because there's bark in between, bark included fork, right? Now, this particular tree has had 2 limb failures in the past, as you can see down here, caused by bark inclusions. This one here is actually starting to separate, so this is a really extreme example. But if you've got trees at your house and you're worried about safety, or if you're just worried about maybe having large limbs ripped off your tree and run the risk of losing it, call an arborist, get them to come out and assess your tree's form. You can do pruning, bracing, bolting. There's a lot of things you can do to try and stabilize branch unions like this, or sometimes nothing. Anyway, check it out. We don't want to have too much of this going on. All right, next time.